Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We got our D-Reaper playmat, we got our tiny Black War Greymon potato helping us out, and we are continuing on with another 4 packs from this booster box. We had some amazing pulls that first video, so if you missed it, go back and check them out. But without further ado, let's get into our first pack. Let's see what we got. Starting us off, Warpmon, Chuchumon, Pagumon, Spiral Mountain, Damemon, Devamon, Belphemon Sleep Mode, Close, Yuko, Skull Knightmon, Astamon, 7 play cost, 4 digivolution cost, 7,000 DP, Digivolve from Psychemon for a cost of 5, or level 4 with save in its text for a cost of 3. Fortitude, on play or when digivolving, you may play 1 play cost 4 or lower card with save in its text from under your tamers without paying the cost. Inherited effect, Piercing. And we got you and Nene. 4 play cost, start of your main phase by placing 1 Bagra Army or Twilight Trait Digimon card from your hand or trash under the tamer, draw 1. All turns, when any of your Bagra Army or Twilight Trait Digimon cards with Digicross requirements would be played, by suspending this tamer, 1 card from under your tamer and 1 card in your trash can also be placed for their Digicross. Rule named also treated as you or Nene. Security, play this card without paying the cost. Again, you're going to use it in their deck, not too much else. And it's a fine one. I probably would put it at a 2 cap, I'm thinking. Because, I mean, how many times are you going to use it for the same Digimon? So, yeah, 2 seems like a fair number if you're going to put it in. We got Weatherdramon. I'm putting the Weatherdramon off in a separate pack or pile because I know they're the only yellows in these packs. So this is going to make it easier for me when I have to organize. Senrizamon, Koromon, Landramon, Cupimon, God Grade Unleashed, Proganomon, Agumon, Kabemon, Gullus Gamamon, Metal Seedramon, 11 play cost, no digivolution cost, 11,000 DP. Hand main, if you don't have any Digimon other than Digimon with Dark Masters in their text, you may play this card with the play cost reduced by 5. At turn's end, delete the Digimon this effect played. On player, when attacking, one of your opponent's Digimon and one of their tamers can't suspend until their turn ends. All turns, this Digimon can only digivolve into a Pokemon. On deletion, if you have no blue face-up security cards, place this Digimon face-up as the bottom security card. Security effect, if this card was face-up, you may play 1 level 5 or lower card with Dark Master in its text from your hand or trash without paying the cost. Again, going to be in the Dark Master deck, not too much else, and you are going to probably play 2 of each, just because, like I said, if you're playing 1, you want to play 2. And they can hard come out at a 6 play cost, which isn't terrible, but they can't rush, which is bad. And we got Black War Greymon Ace. Again, the one from the front of the box and from the packs, like, very cool. I wish, like, there was an alt art of this one where it had, like, a yellow border to kind of go with his black and yellow motif, but we got what we got. 7 play cost, 4 digivolution cost, 12,000 DP. Can digivolve from black or red, is dual color red-black, hand counter blast digivolution. Raid reboot blocker, on play or when digivolving, delete one of your opponent's play cost 7 or lower Digimon or tamers. All turns, while your opponent has a Digimon with 13,000 DP or more, your opponent's Digimon effects don't affect this Digimon, and it gets plus 3,000 DP. Ace Overflow -4. Again, this is pretty, like, standard for a Greymon, where they're like big beat stick. It does have some protection, which is nice, because that is definitely a thing that red kind of lacks, is they're just like, we're big beat sticks, the end. But this one says that if there is a different beat stick that is higher than it, then this one is no longer affected by your opponent's Digimon effects. Like, they can still be affected by the Tamers or the option cards, but not by the Digimon. So that's a little bit of protection. That's nice. Alright, let's get right into the next pack. And we've got Wizardmon starting us off, Flickmon, Greymon, Mirrormon, Tumblemon, Sakutsimon, Demidevimon, Arukenimon, Ryoma, Deadly Axemon, Bagramon, 13 play cost, 5 Digivolution cost, 13,000 DP. On player when Digivolving, you may place one of your opponent's Digimon as any of their other Digimon's bottom Digivolution cards or under any of their Tamers. All turns, once per turn, when any of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers Digivolve or effects place cards under them, by trashing any two of their Digimon's Digivolution cards, trash your opponent's top security card. Digicross -2, 2 Digimon cards with Bagra Army trait. Oh, any two of this Digimon's. I'm like, that's way too powerful. So yeah, all turns, once per turn, when any of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers Digivolve or effects place cards under them, by trashing any two of this Digimon's Digivolution cards, trash your opponent's top security card. I like this one. I mean, if I was going to build a Bagra Army deck, like, this is a pretty good one to me. Just because, like, he's going to throw off a bunch of decks. And the reason why I say this is that his on-player when Digivolving effect, you may place one of your opponent's Digimon as any of their other Digimon's bottom Digivolution cards or under any of their Tamers. So unless you're playing a save deck where you can, like, put stuff underneath your Tamers and then bring them back out, yeah, like, take that level 7 or level 6 and place it underneath one of their Tamers. All of a sudden, they've lost access to one of their big playmakers. And it's not like it's in their trash, so they can't search for it. It's under their Tamer. So yeah, I'm liking this guy. If I was interested, I would definitely build a Bagra Army deck, but I'm really not. And we got Lusamon Satan Mode. Yo, okay, I think we did not pull this guy last time, so really nice to see him. 16 play cost, 6 Digivolution cost, 16,000 DP. Digivolve from Lusamon Chaos Mode for a cost of 6. On player when Digivolving, by placing one Lusamon larval from your trash to your empty breeding area without paying the cost, delete all of your opponent's Digimon with the highest level. When Digivolving, when attacking once per turn, your opponent may delete one of their Digimon or Tamers. If this effect didn't delete, trash the top security card, and this Digimon unsuspends. Interesting. The biggest thing that I'm taking out from this one is that it's talking about Lusamon larval mode, or larva. There's only 5 Digi-Eggs in this. I don't think that there's a secret Digi-Egg. I'm not sure. But that means that there's a card from another set that's going to be Lusamon larval, unless there's one from a previous set, which may be that I've forgotten about. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And, like, this guy is definitely doing all the stuff that he should. So yeah, I like him. Final pack. And again, we're getting some good pulls. Like, I think we're halfway through the super rares, at least. We got Demidevimon, Warpmon, Damemon, Sakutsimon, Cupimon, Balmon, Bilfamon Sleep Mode, Eugen, Tawarmon, Mummymon, Metal Greymon. This was the first rare that we got out of this box. 7 play cost, 4 Digivolution cost, 7,000 DP. Can Digivolve from black or red, is dual color red-black. Digivolve from level 4 with Greymon is named for a cost of 3. Reboot, on player when Digivolving, give one of your opponent's Digimon collision and start of your main phase. This Digimon attacks until their turn ends. Inherited effect, opponent's turn, once per turn. When attack targets change, if this Digimon has Greymon in its name, trash your opponent's top security card. Again, I'm liking a lot of what this one's doing. One thing that I'm reading, and I'm like, we've read this one a couple times, and it's coming to mind, is the on player when Digivolving, where it's give one of your opponent's Digimon a collision, and start of your main phase, this Digimon attacks until their turn ends. And it's not, this Digimon attacks if able, which, that was a wording that they used in, I think, Magic the Gathering. I'm not sure if that's implied here or not, because it could be argued, like, if you're playing some wild, like, red-green deck and you've suspended your opponent's Digimon and can't unsuspend, then if it's suspended, like, newbie players could think, like, oh no, I have to attack with that, even though it's suspended, because it doesn't say attack if able, it just says this Digimon attacks. But obviously, that's not how it works. It is, like, it has to be unsuspended for you to attack with it. But I could see there could be confusion there. And we got Creepymon. Wow! Just pulling all the super rares right out front. 12 play cost, 4 Digivolution, 12,000 DP. Can Digivolve from purple or red, is dual color red-purple. And this is another one that I don't think we've seen yet. When Digivolving or on deletion, delete all of your opponent's lowest DP Digimon. If this effect didn't delete, trash their deck's top 5 cards. When attacking, if your opponent has 10 or more cards in their trash, you may play one red or purple 5,000 DP or lower Digimon card from your trash to your empty breeding area without paying the cost. End of your turn. This Digimon may attack. Rule trait has Fallen Angel type. I mean, yeah, this is a really good purple Digimon. Like, yeah, it's purple, red, but I don't see much of the red here. So, like, this is definitely made for a purple deck. Very cool. I like that it has Fallen Angel type so that you can, like, throw it in with, like, Devimons, Demi-Devimons, any kind of support for Fallen Angel. That's pretty cool. But yeah, definitely very neat. But yeah, with that, we have pulled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've pulled 5 super rares or better and an alt art. So we have just been fascinating, like, the best pulls out of this, which again is why, like I said in the last video, do not buy singles if you can help it. Just because, like, you don't know what kind of box they came from. Yeah. Like, if it's a small town store, like, you're probably safer. Whereas if it's, like, a big tournament scene and there's, like, 64 players come, like, all the time to buy cards, like, I'd be a little more wary unless, like, the owner is heavily against opening up a new box until the last one has been cleaned out. Because, again, like, some store owners will just be like, oh, you want them out of a new box? Well, I know I'm going to sell those, and then I can just splice the two boxes together and sell those packs out slowly. So that's just something to keep in mind. As always, let me know if you guys have any ideas for future videos down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a good old thumbs up, hit that like button. If you haven't, please do subscribe. I really do appreciate it. It helps the channel grow. The algorithm loves it. Don't forget to hit the bell icon because we upload videos Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And as always, until then, I will see you next time.